Welcome one, welcome all. My name is Abalab. I'm a retro slash variety streamer, and today we are presenting to you for your approval the curious case of a man obsessed with his demons, a man obsessed with long lost love, a man who received a letter from his dead wife after 3 years. We present to you in this episode of The Twilight Zone the specimen, Mr. James Sunderland, and the lengths that he will go through to reunite with his wife. Nah, just kidding. We're actually going to be doing a speed run of Silent Hill 2 remake. I just come on, the opportunity was there, had to take it. Um, Earlier today, we did actually do a regular speed run of Silent Hill 2 remake, and we are going to do the same. We were shooting for under 2 hours and 30 minutes for a main run, and we managed to achieve that. We actually brought it down to, I think, 2 hours and 18 minutes and some seconds, or what have you. And we're really looking to see if we can knock this down to under 2 hours and 15 minutes. So let's see. Let's see if this works out. One thing I will say is that this is going to be a straightforward speedrun of Silent Hill 2 Remake. So we do have multiple categories of speedrun for this game, or challenge run for this game. We have the Eddie challenge run. We also have the Angela challenge run. Both of those are a little more intense and a little bit more tricky to pull off. Regardless of whether you're trying to speedrun or just play the game through those lenses. It does remind me, though, that I eventually do have to go back and stream both the Eddie challenge run as well as the Angela challenge run, because those were both featured rewards for meeting a donation goal. From a previous charity stream. When we had done our 24-hour stream, it was a charity stream, all spent within the Silent Hill universe. And if we had met the first goal, then we would go back and we would play the Silent Hill 2 remake Eddie and Angela run. So we are going to be doing that, just not tonight. That being said, let's go ahead and switch over to our gameplay screen. And I do have to switch this up a little bit. So I'm going to be switching a couple of screens here and there. And let's see here. Okay, there we go. So, with this run in particular, we're not going to be limiting ourselves to any particular weapons. We're not going to be limiting ourselves to any particular ending, and we sure as heck we're not going to be limiting ourselves to like flashlight settings or flashlight restrictions or what have you. We are just going to go ahead and switch this over to light combat and get this a-going. And so one of the reasons why I do mention having the different settings is quite literally because with the Eddie and Angela challenge runs, they have their own sets of rules. For the Eddie challenge run, we would be talking about no radio, limited flashlight, where we can only use the flashlight to solve one puzzle in the hospital, and we could use it again during the first two parts of the labyrinth, plus the hallway leading up to the third portion of the labyrinth map. We also have to limit to no chainsaw, melee weapons only until the prison cutscene. After which point we could use any melee weapon we want to, except for the chainsaw, as well as any gun that we would like to. Of course, to get a little bit of poetic justice, we also want to do the dog ending for the Eddie run. Whereas with the Angela run, it's a little similar. So let's go ahead and skip through this piece here. So with the Angela challenge run, we would be looking at limited flashlight again, same conditions as before. We'd look at no radio and chainsaw only, with a kill limit of 100 enemies. Any ending that we choose to do. Now, for this this straight speed run, none of those restrictions apply. So we're gonna go and do a mishmash of different types of weapons to try to get us through the game as quickly as possible. So right now, James is equipped with a chainsaw. Great weapon, extremely powerful, extremely handy. A little slow when it comes to breaking down any of the walls to access different rooms and what have you. Just a slight bit slower though than using the plank or the steel pipe, but not so horrifically slow that that we would actually switch off the chainsaw. What's nice about having the chainsaw as well is that it is pretty much a one-hit kills type of weapon.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Except for the bosses, of course. For the bosses, it really depends on which enemy we're talking about. Some enemies take two hits to get them to kind of back down. Like Abstract Daddy is a perfect example of that. You hit Abstract Daddy the first time you encounter him. You hit him twice and he disappears. When you're ready to finish off Abstract Daddy in the final encounter that you have against him, you just have to hit him 4 times on the light combat difficulty level to wipe him out. Flesh Lips, I think, is, I'd like to say 8 to 10. 8 to 10 hits, but I haven't quite figured that out in full. Pyramid Head at the apartments, I think we were able to hit him maybe 3 or 4 times, and we were able to get the siren to sound. So decently powerful weapon, but it does have its downsides. If we leave that equipped as James's main weapon, he has a tendency at times to do an Evil Dead victory pose, which just straight up causes James to lock up in that animation for a couple of seconds. It's not to say that if he ends up in that animation that there's zero way to break him out of it. You have to just perform a dodge and he'll automatically stop that animation. But it can be annoying, can be a little unpredictable as far as when he decides to do that. So we are going to try to keep him from doing that by switching over to a gun after using a chainsaw. So we could use a chainsaw, kill an enemy. We just have to always switch over to a gun, so that way if we encounter another enemy or what have you, he doesn't break out the chainsaw automatically.
Hello?
Hey. So we're gonna go ahead and crawl underneath here. We've got the chainsaw equipped right now by default, but when we go through this cutscene coming up, James is actually going to switch back to his plank.
Stay back.
All right. Now, one thing we are going to have to take into account as we continue to do these runs is different types of enemy behavior. So some of these enemies will chase after you, trying to hurt you. Like when we dodged that lying figure, it was starting to kind of follow us a little bit. A little aggressive in that respect. But what's nice is once you go through a hole in the wall, you can prevent that enemy from coming after you. And the same thing could be said for the mannequin legs. They don't have a tendency to chase after you through those holes in the wall. Both of them, though, can actually, actually, maybe not both. Maybe it's a lying figure that that'll come after you if you hop a windowsill, but the mannequin legs won't. The nurses, however, are brutal. They can hop over countertops and windowsills or what have you, and they can also squeeze through those holes. So just because you go through the break in the wall does not mean you're safe. Okay. So we're gonna path over here to the record store. Break that window open. Grab one of these items. We have to be a little careful. Otherwise, we're gonna get doused in acid like that. Hey, Side, how's it going? The face when you've been out here trying to beat the world speedrun record. The face when you realize that the world record speedrun record is held by yourself. Wow, Side. You know, I'm glad that one of us has that kind of confidence level. Because I will say that I've actually seen or at least what I think is the world record speedrun for this game, and oh boy, that's intense, man. That is seriously intense. Like, I think it's like an hour 47 or something like that. And I will say that the dude who pulls it off is really great with a lot of technical aspects of this game. One of these days, I could possibly pull it off, but ain't anytime soon. How's your day been, Side? How you doing, man? Great to see ya. Okay, so easier for us to kind of just path back through the doorway that we came through instead of unlocking the door and running out. You tired as fuck? Man, I feel that. I'm guessing that you had yourself a long-ass day. Oh, just got back from getting a cat spade, bro. Bro. On the one hand, good that you got the cat spade. On the other hand, I'm sorry that it was a long-ass day. I mean, going to the vets, it seems like, is almost like going to like the emergency room. You're gonna be out there for a long while. Okay, we're gonna button mash through these reach sequences, because there's no way in heck I'm gonna be able to remember like exactly how many seconds or frames will elapse between when you get an input saying put your arm in there, James. 1 hour 47. Need to convert this to something more easily measurable. Yeah, you know, I'm very sure that the person who pulled that off could probably shave a few seconds here and there and get to like a minute 45 or an hour 45. Minute 45. Wow, that would be a glitch run. Dang. Got it. Wow. Is that with or without the yapping? Also, it would absolutely get me intrigued if Chelsea ever decided to try to speedrun this game. Like I would be 1,000% for that. I mean, to also be fair, if she can get through Dark Souls, she could totally speedrun this game. Like this is not one of those games that it's like super difficult to learn. The one thing that does suck about this though is trying to figure out where you're gonna get your heals. Huh? Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, side. You're not wrong. That would be precisely how I would imagine a yapless stream would be. Alright, so. Oh! Scott with that IRL word ban. Also, welcome on in, Scott. How you doing today? Wow. That's brutal, man. That is brutal. That's okay though. We got ways to go around that. Instead of you know, the name, we're gonna straight up either the effects. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with the effects because I don't want to dox this fella here. Been a long day, workout, just getting stuff done. Man, I feel that. I feel that.
Hello?
It's weird not being at the pharmacy, but also really good. You know, I don't miss it. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, because I got a bad feeling about my ability to dodge this enemy. So probably lost a little time there, like maybe 2 to 3 seconds, but I'm okay with that. Just for the fact that we're not going to be taking damage, or even worse, getting entangled by that enemy, which takes a lot longer to break away from. Can't say his real name 3 times like Beetlejuice. Wow. Alt account idea. Scott's tissue ouch. Yo! Straight shitting on them. Yo! Hey Scott, actually that is a genius idea. When did she get a dab emote? That's a good question. I could have sworn that she's had that for like a while now. Damn! Your mother's bedroom doesn't need a rename. Had it for a while. Yo, I did not know that Scott was this brutal. Brutal, just like the toilet paper. Dang. Also, well done, Scott. Well done. I'm kind of amazed. I'm amazed right now. Hairline pushed back. Yo! Okay, I will admit, there is another reason why I switched back to this weapon, it's literally because I don't need James to freaking pulling off the Evil Dead victory dance or victory cheer or what have you. And we don't have a handgun yet to be able to get him to not pull off that that dance period. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I got the heart monitor on. I'm just a little bit nervous right now because that does not look accurate. Did not look accurate. Oh! Wow. Wow, sigh. We got the strap on, just not that strap. All right, so pick up this handgun here. We're gonna pick up some ammo for it. Don't need much. We just need to have a little bit. Okay, so we run out here. We're gonna get stopped for a second when James hears that yell. Dang! Y'all out here brutality. The night is still young. The run is still young. I mean, it brings new meaning to James over here being a strapping young man. Oh, okay. All right. I got a little worried that that line figure was gonna try to grab us there. This Abilab stream is brought to you by Ball Deodorant. Ball Deodorant, because when she wants to strap you in the gap, you need to be ready. Give them boys that dap. No idea what I just read, but we rolling with it. Brought to you by our sponsor, Scott's Gamer Lounge, inventor of Scott's Toilet Paper. Scott's Toilet Paper, as brutal as Scott's burns. And sometimes just as cheap. James and the Giant Peach. You ain't wrong, though. You ain't wrong. James been chasing that giant peach. Yo, okay. We got the good friggin' RNG with this run. Like freaking earlier today, we were having to fight off some of these enemies from doing grapples. Your buddy the other night got the whole audience saying "fuck you, Scott." Oh, wow. Ooh, that almost landed. Oh, smacks. Okay, these guys are going for the brutal hits. Oh, that one there. Okay, at least they didn't try to latch. Okay, boom. Twist. I was the whole audience. Hey, but at least you got convinced. At least you got convinced to be chancing. Okay. You were more over than he was. That's a sad part. Damn! I mean, sometimes that's just how it goes. Some days do be like that. Alright, so we're gonna go say hi, Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Bye, Eddie. Jump through here. There's 3 lying figures inside the pole. One up top here with us. We're gonna drop down. grab the coin and try to get the fuck out of this poking. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, that was Eddie. Our boy Eddie. He's one of the other dudes who got called into Silent Hill. And also happens to be someone who killed the dude that was at the fridge that we had run by. My best guess, first time that that he's ever killed someone, so that's why he was making that tribute to the porcelain gods. So this puzzle here, we got the man out this ways, we got the woman under the tree, we have the snake hiding beneath the flower. The woman runs towards the flower because the man pulls out his blade. Man gets closer and is standing over the woman's grave because she got bitten by the snake that killed her. And the whole thing we can blame on the snake. So there goes that puzzle. Ref out here trying to take my shine. You trying to fuck on me? That's what I did in the back. Just walked back there. The guy trying to fuck on me. Hashtag easy. Easy breezy. Cover girl. I don't know. First thing that came to mind. I'm a little bit out of it. Not even gonna try to hide it. Okay, so we go over this ways, pick up the handkerchief, and then you get Pyramid Head coming on out to say hi to James. And James decides to go bip bap bam with this freaking handgun instead of going full throttle like you did in the freaking original. May not be beautiful. I sure am easy and breezy. Well played, side. Well played. Oh damn. Okay, that enemy caught up to us. Okay, we're gonna hop this, and we're gonna actually beat the freaking mannequin legs to the door. That's why they call him Fast and Furious. Yo! I mean, sometimes it's just that way. I don't judge. Okay, we're gonna go straight for this this area right here. 2, we might get hit. 3, oh wow, we did not get hit. Yo, okay. It did, however, sound like that that mannequin leg was just about ready to jab James in the back. Yeah, usually you do end up having to fight off that that mannequin leg, just because it refuses to back off. Let's see, so we're gonna run through here. Run through here, and we are actually going to go and switch over to our chainsaw. We're going to need this very soon. Okay, jump through here, grab the key to 306. Okay. Do the double tap. Give this enemy here the one finger salute. Go through the door and duck the hell under. Because there's 2 lying figures in that room. Don't want no part of that. Okay. Kill that the a-hole. Kill this one. Boom. Your Sicario in that bedroom. When she sees you, she gets like doom. Damn! Oh crap. Okay, at least this time, the enemies weren't just straight up piling on over this ways. Freaking last time that we did this run, I had all three of those enemies walking right towards that exit point. Okay. And now we got the hour hand. So let's go ahead, activate the switch here. Stairwell's gonna drop. We're gonna hear a knock from the left in a second here. And we place this this first hand. Set to 9. Go through the door here. Do. Get the bullets. We had a hard-boiled egg like 3 to 4 days ago today. Still like, woo! Honestly, kind of reminds me of this here dookie-filled toilet. I still can't believe that they made this a non-optional portion of this game. In the OG, they didn't make him do this. That putting your hand in there was fully optional. Okay, gotta go through here. Gotta go through here. Take the shot. Grab the figurine. Come back out this ways. Open up this this door. At least he had a good resist. Wow. Did he though? Did he? Did he though? Okay. And then let's go grab this piece here. We're gonna dip out. Bye-bye. Okay, we have to actually assemble this thing. Get in. Get the dollar. Get out. Have to help out a friend with something tonight, so you can't stay. Oh, no worries, Scott. No worries. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. Really appreciate you, and I hope everything goes well with the friend. Oh yeah, no worries. We will definitely be in touch about the commentary and everything. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for sending me that info. I'll pitch a couple of dates your way and everything, dates and times. S1 got the cordyceps. I mean, pretty much. Ain't even gonna try to hide that one. There was something not quite right about that bird. Not quite right about it. Yeah, I gotta say that in the OG, when you put your hand inside that toilet, it's to grab a wallet that's supposed to have a code written on it. You use the code to open up a safe. The safe gets you extra ammunition and healing items, but you can entirely ignore it, or you can entirely fail to find out like where to get the code from, and it doesn't penalize you. Just that you don't get extra stuff. Here though, they freaking make poor James go freaking shoulder deep into dookie water. It's just wrong on so many levels, man. Just wrong. Alright, place this here, move to 10, and boom. 8 bullets. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. I think that's enough for this this first fight. Bada bing, bada boom. We go over this ways, and we make the guy put his hand in the freaking hole yet again. He always looks a little cringed and a little bit hurt to have to put his appendages in holes. Just saying. I'm just saying. Especially working at a pharmacy, sometimes you get orders that just say ski 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 ski. If you know, you know. Your hand has been in such your holes. I mean, sometimes that's just how life goes. Sometimes that's just how life goes. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick this up. We're gonna reload. And here we go. This is gonna be a little bit interesting. Boom. And we say hi to Pyramid Head, we say bye to Pyramid Head. The only thing that's that I don't like about that is it can get risky when you get close in like that. That first overhead swing makes sense. You gotta worry though whether he's going to do a shove like he was doing a couple of times there, or whether he'll swing the sword at you. If he swings the sword at you, you're kind of screwed. You gotta hope that he's just gonna go ahead and shove you like the 1 or 2 times that he did. A syringe seen its own share of holes. I mean, it has. We have no idea what's in the syringe. But you know, it definitely has been around. It's seen things. Just take a look at how it was roughed up like that. It's seen things. You might have even spent some time with Maria. Just saying, just saying, just saying. You know, I will say though that I kind of all the characters in this game, I feel worst for Angela because you know she's been through some stuff, she's seen some stuff. But I think the second person who I really feel bad for actually is Maria, because literally the only reason why she exists is to be a part of this delusion that that James is having. Like, she's conjured up by the town, and actually has real emotions. You can see the fear in her face when she's about ready to get stabbed by Pyramid Head.
You ever stayed in a place like this?
All right, so we got 0451, and we get the gate key. Wow, my aim sucked.
I'm fine.
All right, so we got the first half of the key that we need. to get the dog ending.
Now.
The second piece is right around this corner.
So,
And this isn't one of those, it's right around the corner, up your ass kind of jokes. It literally is right around the corner.
what will you tell her when you find her?
We're gonna ask Mary if she likes Wendy's.
Oh, then
Wendy's nuts.
looky her.
Hit that tongue. Just saying. Sorry guys.
Thing.
Like I said, I'm a little bit out of it. Like started beating on her like he was Sponge and just saw Jay-Z in the elevator. Yo! I mean, sometimes that's how it goes.
Stay close.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch back over to our chainsaw, but we're not going to keep it on the chainsaw. We're gonna bump it back over to the handgun. Oh, okay. Gonna run on through here. Run through this this yard. Oh, okay. That kind of threw me for a loop. Oh, that really threw me for a loop. Okay. Okay, you just gotta push that out of the way.
Over there. I think we're safe.
Okay, so there's two ways to do that. You could either take the route that I just did, or you can go around the right-hand side, not have to push away any drawers or what have you, any you know, cabinets. You could just go straight straight over this ways. Grab that. I could have sworn that that there was a health drink. Yeah. Okay, well at least we got a syringe. Better than nothing. But in this set of runs, I always prefer the health drinks because you can move faster
Let me know when you want.
and
me
heal at
gone.
the same time.
Let's go.
All right then. Come on.
A little creepy how she kind of turns there. Right?
We shouldn't have stayed here this long.
Hey, it's okay. We're almost there anyway.
Good. No more delays. I need to find Mary.
All right.
Let's hope you will.
So we're gonna run over this ways, cut across this parking
Too
lot.
far now.
We're gonna find ourselves right out where that garden is. Just gotta go right across the street. Yeah, there's
Look, we're on the other side of that chasm.
definitely points within this game where the lighting can be a little bit off.
That's it? A guard?
There were a couple of times during last run where
If you say
there were
so.
flashes of light in game that I had not seen those flashes before. So like, oh, I don't know what this is.
She?
Okay. Follow Maria over here. Gonna cut across over on the right hand side just to keep us on level ground instead of having to make that dip. Thankfully, it's a little bit quicker.
You okay?
Okay. Jump the wall. Push this cabinet out of the way. Make some noise for all them to know that we're here. Even if it was a glitch, you could say it was just Silent Hill being Silent Hill. I mean, honestly, yeah. You know, that's the interesting thing about this franchise. Established all the way from the first Silent Hill. fun fact for those who never played the first Silent Hill, like not Silent Hill 2, the the original, but actual Silent Hill 1. It was debuted on the PlayStation 1, which of course with its hardware limitations meant that the console could only render so much of the in-game contents, and it actually ended up causing things to get pretty foggy out. So the development team just rolled with it. They went from trying to make this a horror game, a horror game franchise, to actually incorporating the that fogginess, make the game even more unsettling. And so you can actually say the same thing. If you see glitches or any sort of technical issues with the game, like
James,
it can be actually intended to be a part of the experience. Publisher and dev team read your message, fired the whole QA team. Actually, decided that does remind me of when they did have certain parts of the game where you could soft lock. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure
What is it?
they had to come out with a patch around December for Steam versions of this game,
There's a map here.
because if you did something wrong, you might find yourself locked out of being able to get to the second level within the labyrinth. So they end up actually having to stop stop progress for a little while. Like, gosh, what was it, like 2 weeks? No, it was like a week. They found out about the issue on like a Monday, and they didn't actually fix it until like Friday. Okay, so technically we have to kill those two mannequin legs. Like, we don't have to kill them, but it's heavily advised to kill them, because otherwise it makes it that much more difficult to get James to roll this this cart without getting massively harassed. And of course, just because he's rolling the cart doesn't mean that he can't take damage. He can absolutely get interrupted. Come on now. There we go. Got the fuel canister. Now what we gotta do is use it. Okay. And then just gotta go ahead and turn on the generator. Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's check out that elevator.
Watch that scurry across like the cockroach it is. Okay, we got 10 rounds.
Thank you, James.
Okay, we can skip this this here cutscene. We're gonna go into this this portion of the hospital, and let's try to go for the doctor's or nurse's station here. Okay, go through there, through there, through here. We're gonna go up to the top floor. Nurse is gonna try to come on out of this door. But we're gonna beat them to it. Go over this way. And I believe it's 437 12. Okay. Grab the filthy bracelet. Come on through. Pop the counter here. Grab the inner ward key. And come on down here. Go into the nurse's lounge. Dodge away. Pick up the key. Dodge away before we get smacked upside the head. Go into the staff lounge here. Pick up the bent needle from the teddy bear, which is messed up as hell. Get some shotgun rounds. Get the shotgun. Go out the door. Go to the right. And L1. Now this is something I actually kind of discovered by accident. But when you first walk into this room and you hear a skittering sound across the ceiling, or a skittering sound in this room, you're looking around trying to figure out, okay, where is the mannequin legs? Like, it makes the same sound, right? But if you're actually looking towards the ceiling, you're gonna see the first time you ever see the spider mannequins. Completely found out by mistake because I was trying to use that light from The Office as a reference point to move that cart during a limited flashlight run. Okay, come on out here. Go to the wards. Do that kill. Okay, this part's gonna suck. And this is the reason why, because what we're gonna do a rope-a-dope. We're gonna run through here and be very quick about it, because that nurse is now following us. Run right across. Run past this line figure. Hop the sill. Then go in here. Grab the medical tubing. Assemble it. Come out through here. We're gonna go back. Try to put some distance between us and the nurse, except the nurse is coming through here. Oh man, I did not realize that they were right there. Okay. Okay. That was creepy as hell. Oh, shoot. We actually want to open this up here. Maintenance key. Oh, wow, okay. That nurse did not try to catch up and take us out. That's nice. Okay. The lying figure's gonna come out that that window. Run through. Run through. We gotta make a break for it. Oh man, so many of these enemies around us. So many of them. Run, James. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run it, son. Run it. Your Silent Hill monsters all would have spiked heels for their studies. Spiked heels and chokers? Is that what we're doing now, side? Spiked heels and chokers? Hey, no judgment, okay? No judgment. All the enemies gonna try to step on you, side? Is that what you're aiming for? Again, no judgment, man. No judgment. Somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. Okay, so this one is going to be this one here. And this one. We'll go this, this, and this. Took me a second to try to figure out where we were on that. So we're gonna run on through, run past the nurse. Run through here. Get to the rooftop as quick as we frickin' can. While getting that ammo. It's only one shotgun shell, but hey, better than nothing. My mom always told me that to progress, I first had to take a big step. You took that literally. Wow. They saying step on me. We're not actually going to use this shotgun because this here enemy. But you did take that big step though. Sounds like a story in the making there, side. You're like Andrew Garfield at Hacksaw Ridge. Wow. Just one more. Just one more. I mean, that's how it is, side. That's how it is. You take that first step, and you take another step, and then you take another. Next thing you know, you're no longer taking steps because they stepping on you. We all seen how people looked at Lady Demetress, Resident Evil Village. Nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, this part is gonna be a little pucker factor because we got these two enemies here. That nurse is gonna come after us. One, if not both of these, is gonna be chasing us. Uppies to the puppy. I mean, sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. Okay, we're gonna run through here, hop the fucking windowsill. And oh, smacks. 2. Come on, James. 3. Okay, climb through quick before that nurse gets on ya. See? Freaking followed us, bro. Okay, thankfully though, they can't climb ladders. So that is our saving grace. We're gonna have to run through here, run by this douchebag. Climb through. Get the key of bliss. Come on, man. Come on, come on. Open up the door. You haven't seen the backstab that bad since the last time you saw Gray. Damn! We're not expecting that. Oh, okay. Okay, run through here. Up and over. Pick up the instrument of force and interact with the mannequin. Interact with the mannequin. James, what are you doing, man? Okay, there we go. Oh. I'm pretty sure that while we're interacting with this, we have iframes. Now we don't. Like, anytime James is looking at an item, we don't have iframes. I'm pretty sure that was the point when that pulse rate of 94 you guys are seeing actually was accurate. Oh my goodness. Okay. Take a look inside. It's a dick in the box.
Hey everyone! Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another.
Okay, I actually have no idea who found that shortcut there to get the announcer to stop, but whoever they were, I salute ya. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either side. I could not believe it either. Okay, we could run on through here. I think I got one syringe right now, so we're gonna try to fix that. Okay, that nurse is just gonna dawdle right across. We're gonna go right behind and up and over. And look who shows up.
Come on.
Gotta feed this cat, give it a pill. Okay. Enjoy Lurkside. Good luck with the cat and the meds, cause I know sometimes that's tricky. That is tricky as hell. Don't need you getting scratched up.
What do you know? A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
Maria, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Burst through the door here. Get the other ring. Bada bing and bada boom.
So,
Go through the door.
Come on.
Activate the lock.
These rings belong.
And ba 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 ba. just waiting on this elevator. Kind of wish that it had some elevator music, so maybe a little bit of Girl from Ipanema.
What, James?
Okay, go through the door. Man, I hate having to navigate this without the flashlight. Like, this part especially just gets on my nerves like no other, because you gotta go down both of those flights of stairs without with only the one reference light in there to let you know you're on the right track. Okay, and we off to the races. Bada bing, bada boom. Freaking Pyramid Head flexing with that great knife. It's being like, these walls are nothing but tissue paper to me. These walls are nothing but Scott's tissue paper to me. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. All right, so go over this ways, use the hospital entrance key, and now things get a little bit tricky. We're gonna run right across to where we saw Laura head towards. There's going to be one nurse coming from right in front of this this vehicle. We're going to ignore them. We're going to go straight through the door, and we're going to run, because there's a mannequin right on the other side of that door, left-hand side. Okay. Over this ways. Kill the nurse. Two. And boom. Okay. I think we were able to prevent ourselves from activating that that mannequin leg, which is great. We're gonna look down over this ways. That way we don't trigger either the nurse or the mannequin leg. Okay. Up and over, James. Up and over. You're about ready to get freaking jumped. Whew. Okay. Made it. Yeah, the Lakeside Diner, we need to go through there. There's going to be a nurse standing in the way. We're going to ignore them. Then there's going to be a mannequin leg right at this this here table. Just got to try to dodge twice. There we go. That was nice and successful. We're going to run past this nurse. And try not to get bonked. Oh, I heard that wind. I heard that wind. That freaking steel pipe just passed right by freaking James's head. That was nuts. Okay, I'm gonna hang it right here. Okay, there's Laura again. I'm gonna run right on through here. First introduction to the mandolins. Dangerous as hell in this version of Silent Hill 2, but absolutely harmless when it comes to the original. Really interesting concept design for that enemy though. Okay, so we have two routes that we could choose here. We're gonna go with the garage. Go right across here. bypass the nurse. Try to at least. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. Go through. And bam, there we go. So the other route that we have available to us is to go through the back of the Happy Burger. Like literally squeeze through the fence. Then go through the back entrance of the restaurant. Go through the kitchen, hang a right, and when we land ourselves inside the waiting room or the dining area or what have you. We have to get past one nurse and one mannequin leg. Okay, so that stops the nurse from chasing us. Okay, come on through here, hang a right, and go straight for that door. Okay, use the wrench. Go through, and we're gonna hang a left here and run straight on back. Okay, you gotta hang a left here, out through the door, to the right, and here we are. We're back at Rosewater Park. Run through this door here, run left. There's a syringe on the side there if you desperately need it. Go through this door. If you go into the bathroom on the left-hand side here, on the side closest to Angela, there's a health drink in the toilet that you could also pilfer. Okay. Hi, Angela. Bye, Angela. Okay. And let's go ahead and dig up the box here. Take the keys to the Historical Society, and we're going to go ahead and leave the park. Now, what's going to be kind of critical with this is just trying to maintain a direct path there to the Historical Society. So we're going to turn right here and try not to run into like any vehicles or anything like that. So, but this entire portion of this this stretch of avenue is boring as hell because there's not much to look at. There's not much to do. It's your one little break from the action. And you'll know where to go from the lights that are going to appear in front of us and to the right. I mean, theoretically, you could actually open up your map at this point because I think that the South Vale, or South Valley, however you want to pronounce it, that map does include this portion of Silent Hill as well. And you're kind of forced to pick that that map up when you first arrive in Silent Hill, so ain't no choices there. Here we are. High Pyramid Head, painting. By Pyramid Head, hang right. James practically shits his pants right there. Then we go down the long hallway. Set that quote unquote last mile because we go into the prison. Let's see if we get some good RNG on this keypad. Okay, so then we go ahead and break through that door, go through this door here, hang a left, say hi to the lying figure, say bye to the lying figure, and get James to jump as soon as possible. Because I honestly have no idea whether we can get hit by that lying figure, and I don't intend to find out. James, stop stalling. Get your ass down there. There you go. Okay, so we land inside the well here. You got that that portion of wall to your right. You don't want that. You want this one just to your right. Okay. You can go through there. Okay, come on through here. Come on through here. Grab the spiral key off the ground. Wow! Yo! That was freaking sweet! Okay, that's some good RNG. That's some exceptional, exceptionally great RNG, actually. That was nice. That made up for the issues that we ran into during the run earlier today. So now we're inside the prison chow hall. This is the portion of the game if you're doing an Eddie challenge run that you can use guns. Still can't use a chainsaw, but you could definitely use your guns. Okay. Oh, those things creep me out every single freaking time. You know, I do have to really admire that this game works so freaking well with the few variety of enemies they have in it. Like, let's think about this. There's literally the lying figures, the nurses, the mannequin legs. That's it. You have different variations of those enemies. Like, you have the Otherworld versions that are a little more deadly. You know, Nurse has the freaking knife. The lying figures look like they've got metal shrapnel all over them. But they can spew acid as a last ditch attack. And And then now you got the mannequin legs. Okay, let's see if this is going to be nice to us. So we're going to run out this door. We're going to run right, run left, and try not to get hung up by these enemies. Oh, I had to speak too soon. I had to speak too soon. One, two. Buckle my shoe. Okay, we're gonna go through there. Damn. Okay, go through. Sweet. Gotta get away from that that door there. Because even though the enemies can't squeeze through the wall, they can still spit acid at you. Okay. Now I know it seemed a little weird that we would take a couple of seconds to activate that light, but it's worth it. Versus getting hit like several times while going through this corridor. So, I can go through here. There we go. Now it's time for us to go to the shower room. This part, not so bad, unless you're doing the no flashlight challenges. Or I should stop calling them no flashlight challenges. They're not no flashlight, they're limited flashlight. But this this portion is hard AF. For a limited flashlight run. Okay, so go and grab the cell block key. Come on through here. Snap that down. Go through. Snap that down. Come on through this area. Let's go get the shift key. Cool. Oh, not cool. I hate when they do that projectile spit. I'd rather that they try to do a regular spew attack. Can we make it into the cell without getting harassed? Okay! That's not bad. That's not bad. Right about that point is where I usually expect to take a hit from some enemy or other, whether it's a lying figure, whether it's a mannequin spider. Like usually somebody's there to try to hit James. Pop this. Go ahead and kill this nurse. Only so they don't try to sneak up on us while we're putting our arm in this hole. And the reason why I'm doing that, taking the time to do that, is quite literally, they can stop you at any point during this animation sequence, and it sucks because then you have to literally redo the whole thing. Like you have to redo that that sequence of putting James's arm in the wall. It's a party in here. Smacks, no smacks, okay. Gotta move, James. God, move your ass, son. I got no idea if the nurses can chase James down this stairwell, but I don't want to find out. Okay. So now, go in, pull this down. And keep on running. Okay, this portion down here is going to get a little trickier because we have, I think, like 5 nurses that we got to evade. So we're going to go through here, go through the hallway, hang a left. Going to go through the break room here. Hop out on the other side, go through the double doors, go through this this here entrance area. Go past that that nurse. Try to see if we can open up this door. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Okay. That's actually a little nicer because if you try to go back through this door here, you can. You can go back the way that you ran into that room, but a little risky. Okay, so we got the next wait. I'm glad that that other nurse did not come on up. Okay, go through here. Go back into D block. Okay, make it on out through there. Head downstairs and back out to the gallows. So I've actually had it before where, like, when we try to go out through the double doors, we ran into both those nurses. I've actually had it before where I try to go out the way that we came in, only to have 2 nurses standing in front of us, and one nurse trying to kill us from behind. So I was like, bro, this sucks. This sucks so hard. I think I ended up having to kill two of those nurses to free ourselves. We're not happy about it. Versus having to kill the one and just keep running. Okay, so that's going to collapse behind us. The cell that we need to open is across from this lighted area, and the way out of this this area is going to be through the cell that's got that little sliver of light.
No.
Okay, open up F6. Open up this door. And once we go into this cell and pick up the weight, it's going to do 2 things. First, it's going to lock the cell from the outside, and it's going to kill all the enemies after they do this whole. Everyone takes a turn to punch the door. There we go. So, we need to open up this cell. And then we're going to break this down. 2, 3. Okay, even the enemies who are down here, like the mannequins down here, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Come on up here, open up the door, and voila, you don't have to worry about anyone jumping you anymore. They all go dormant. And then we can finally see the gallows in all their glory. This is the part that always takes me the longest. And I hate it so much, because there's supposed to be 3 weights on each of these plates. Hey Gray, how's it going? Welcome on in. Man, I hate this thing so much. There we go. Any time that we saved earlier, I'm pretty sure we just burned it on that puzzle. It sucks so much. Okay, let's read this here. So if I'm mistaken, okay, we're gonna go for noose number 1. Definitely had to double check on that one, because if we make a mistake here, we end up going beneath the courtyard. Not only do we end up beneath the courtyard, you're beneath the courtyard having to fight enemies, only to climb up a ladder and exit right next to the courtyard all over again. So it's just easier to take our time, even if it's a few more seconds, to verify that we have the right answer to the puzzle, versus taking a guess and then having to lose even more time. But here we go. I'm gonna keep running. Yeah, I had really great RNG for the freaking keypad. Had really great RNG for some of these enemies not ambushing us straight up, and then burned all that time trying to get the weights balanced. That hurts, man. Okay, so once we head on down here, first thing we're gonna do is kill Abstract Daddy, and then we got the labyrinth levels. So let's see how this goes. You don't know, that's why you'll never speedrun anything. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. I will say it's satisfying to a point, but if there's anything that could be frustrating as all get out, it's the RNG. Like, you can have a really great run, everything's going well, and then you get like one small thing that that hiccups the whole speed run. That is frustrating. But I don't know, like, I really wouldn't have taken myself as somebody to speedrun any game. But I generally tend to have fun speedrunning this. I don't know why, I just do.
Please.
Cool. I was not expecting for that to actually work that smoothly. Alright. So, run through here. Angel goes off to hide inside the crawl space. We gotta keep moving forward. Fuck your TV. Okay. He's gonna go through that door like a Kool-Aid man, try to grab us. We're just gonna go ahead and slip right on through this area here.
Where would you?
Fuck your TV. Okay. So far, so good. James killed your MTV. Alright. We go through here. And we got the Abstract Daddy final confrontation. Should only take maybe 4 hits to kill this asshole. So we're gonna do it. Go. That's Abstract Daddy. Fuck that dude. break out through this door here. Go through the double doors, hang a right. I'll always remember that from the freaking limited flashlight runs. Once we get towards the end of this hall, James pulls out the blank map. See the weird hall, hang right. Go past this this chasm, and we're gonna go and see a familiar face who should be dead but isn't. Hi, Maria. Bye, Maria. Okay. Now, there are 3 symbols that we're going to need to kind of look for on this cube. This is your first one. Literally, it looks like Pyramid Head. Okay, except that we just got stuck on a piece of flooring there. That sucked. Right. Now this area can get to be a little bit disorienting, but there's a method to it. So we're gonna keep following this this here wall. We don't really have much of a choice but to do so. Go through here, and we're going to go right through this this door in front of us. There's 2 paths. Follow the blood trail. Literally, follow the blood trail. Okay, so we're going to hop over that barrier here. We're going to jump on through here. Jump on through here. Go straight for that hole in the wall, and that's going to spit us out right here. So this is the first of 3 lighter items that we need to get out of this this part of the labyrinth. Cool. Now we're just gonna go ahead and unlock this. Go through here and literally follow the blood trail. Ooh, dodge too soon. Dodge too soon. To be fair, it's pretty difficult, at least for me, to be able to ignore that attack or to dodge it. Okay, we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna get slashed, and we're gonna try to get out of here before that enemy can do any more damage. Unlock the door and get out of there. Now, hopefully we do this just right that the nurse can't catch up to us, but that nurse is trying to catch up to us. You just had to check around that corner there because I'm looking at like, oh crap! Don't tell me that they caught up. Okay, and climb up, climb over. I can't remember if I have any heal. I don't think I got anything. Oh, I do. Okay, health drink. Health drink. We choose you. Because something is better than nothing. I think we move a little bit faster when James isn't in the red. So, drink up, son. Okay, we're going to move that out of the way, climb under. And we're going to follow the blood trail yet again. Now we should be out of danger. All we need to do is go through this this doorway, through this crawl space here. get to the end of the hallway, there's going to be a valve. Turn the valve, break the tub, get your last lighter piece, and then we out of this level. Overpressure. We do this a couple of times during this run where we literally have to turn a valve and overpressurize some sort of liquid system. I don't know what that's about, man, but it's weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine these. We get the lighter. And set it on fire. Once we do that, we can leave this this portion of the map. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And jump it, son. Jump it. Don't ask how, don't ask why, just jump it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and manipulate this again. Get this. It's like a infinity sign with I guess dragonfly right above it. This is gonna lead us to our second portion, the submerged map. This can get a little disorienting. But the key is for most of this this map, we're going to want to keep moving forward. So go through this door here, pick up this health drink because I got to have something in that inventory. Come on down here. Go past the lion figure. Go past the these here enemies. Go past the scarab. Live and let live. Live and let die. And then climb up the ladder. So that way we can go through this door here on our left hand side. That's going to go ahead and pop us over to another ladder, which brings us down and will eventually lead us to that small handcuff key. Okay, that was actually a little smooth versus having to break out the chainsaw. Okay, come on out through here. Go straight forward, and it'll lead us right back to that handcuff. Okay, up and over. Just do it, James. Just do it. Okay, and we gotta turn this this valve twice. The next place that we're headed off to is Pyramid Head's personal quarters. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go through this door. I always want for that enemy to be closer to the door where we actually entered the room from, but never have that luck. The enemy is almost always right next to the cart. Okay, so go under the wall. It collapses behind us, and this is the important part. You don't want to try to go back towards the beginning and then retrace your steps here, because you literally can't get here again with that cave in. Ooh. Okay, that was close. That was really close. And that's actually a little trick that you gotta learn how to kind of pull off, is like when to dodge when Pyramid Head is about to strike you like that. Because unfortunately, it doesn't matter which direction you go, Pyramid Head will actually try to get you. Like, he'll pop up in front of you. I've tried going the left route. He shows up on the left side. I tried going the right route. He shows up there too. Alright, so once we go back down here, Pyramid Head's no longer here, but instead we have 2 mandolins plus a line figure waiting for us. Ready to frickin' crap all over our party. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and break out. Go ahead and go through that door. And that sweet, sweet red glow that says we made it. Go through this this nice little cut in the wall. And hi, Pyramid Head. Bye, Pyramid Head. Thank you so much for seeing us off. Okay. Bada bing, a bada boom. Okay. And we're back at the giant cube. So this time around, we want the Pyramid Head looking figure just with the triangle pointing down. Head down the steps. Head to the right. And this is where stuff gets interesting, to say the least. We're going to go through here. And this is the one area where we're going to really focus on killing everything. Because if we wait for this timer to finish, man, it'll take forever. Okay. Ah, man, I forgot to turn around there. So when that kind of stunning yell occurs, we get staggered back no matter what. Doesn't matter what direction we're facing. Okay, last one. Okay, that's a kill. That's a kill. Now we gotta go find. That's a kill. Okay, we're gonna go out here. Go say hi to Pyramid Head, and we're gonna wait. So right now we can't move through this hallway, but once these legs stop moving, they're about ready to part way for us. Oh, okay. Technically, it's not for us. It's for the great knife that Pyramid Head is holding. Okay, and hi Maria, bye Maria.
What the hell?
Okay, now this thing is stubborn as hell to get moving around, so not so fun. Not so fun. Once we get to this end of the hallway, we go ahead and drop this great knife and keep moving. Fun fact, though, that if you drop it a little too soon, there can be just enough of the weird hall remaining that you actually can't move forward. Like it looks like it's clear, but when you look down, you see like a little bit of writhing weird hall left. It gets to be a little annoying. Let's just put it that way. Okay, a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to jump on down here and kill Eddie before he kills us. Okay, so run through this area. It looks nice and reasonably normal, but this hallway's gonna get a little bit bloodied. Then when we go through this door, we find ourselves in the meatpacking plant.
You know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on,
Okay, unfortunately, there's not a way to,
just 'cause of the way you look?
at least that I know of,
Yeah, I ran away after I killed
to get
that
Eddie
dog.
to stop this monologue and to
It was
fight us.
fun. It tried to chew its own
So we
guts
just
out.
gotta keep moving.
Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right? He cried more than the dog. And now it's your turn, James.
Nice. I was not expecting to catch him with a chainsaw there.
You'll squirm and squeal and cry like a little girl. And then you'll just curl up and die. And it's gonna feel great. Just like before. You know I'll find you.
Nice.
I'll kill you, James!
Okay, that was some really great RNG. And it probably also helped that I was wearing both my right and my left earmuffs and what have you. Because usually I'll play through this game with just the right side on. That way it doesn't fully muffle my hearing and it doesn't sound like super weird. Okay. Let's see. Just gotta stay on that light. Did he go straight back? I kind of found this out the other day when I was doing another practice run. He goes straight back, you're actually gonna miss the light. Like it gets bright like this, but it doesn't go to this this full white screen that indicates that you've completed the sequence. It just has you continuing to row down down the lake. Okay, here we are, final stretch.
This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is head over towards the restaurant where Laura's hiding.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and chase after her. She's going to go into the first floor East Hall,
Laura.
It's gotta be somewhere.
which wasn't previously accessible to us. So we're gonna go through the door, hang right, go past the sliding figure, go past the mannequin legs, go through here, pick up the East Wing key, and go right back. Oh, that was nice. That dodge worked actually really well because didn't take a hit there, and we got to go past the mannequin leg. It's actually a little worried that that it was going to keep us from getting out of the door. You know, out of that room, through the door, and to where we need to go next. So we're gonna go ahead, go up to the second floor here, unlock this. You know, go hang right, and start picking up the books. Okay, we go into the secret room, and the code here is D done. Okay, go over to your second side here. And we get the first key that we need. Now, for us to get the Snow White figurine, we gotta go through this this door into the hall. We gonna grab this 202 key, and then we gotta go grab the apple. Okay, we're gonna go through here. And now that I don't have to save shotgun ammo for these boss fights, we can use these shotgun shells in case these enemies get in the way. So they'll be a lot more effective than the handgun, and in close quarters, it'll be just as deadly as the chainsaw. Okay, I'm gonna come on through here. Go into the other room, grab the Snow White figurine, and get a move on. Okay, you're gonna go through this this window, out onto the balcony. And we gotta go straight for the employee elevator. It's gonna look a little nuts, but you gotta trust me on it. When I had seen somebody else do this, I thought that it was crazy as well, but it works so freaking beautifully. Only one floor to go to. Everything else does not activate. So we're gonna go right across the way. Hop over. Go to the safe, 741 for it. We got the videotape and the basement key. We're going to walk out this door. We're going to wait until this enemy continues to swing past that corner. Then we're going to go ahead and activate the basement key, and boom. We're down. Down to the bottom floor here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to squeeze through this here wall. Gonna pick up the valve and go right back out. Okay. Now we're gonna have to turn this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And grab the key. There we go. I'm gonna grab this this syringe as a safety. You guys are gonna see why. Okay, go through the door here. We're gonna do a 1, 2, 3. It's gonna over-pressurize the system, break the jukebox, and give us the Little Mermaid figurine. So we get that, and we head out this door. Now, we never unlocked the West Wing double doors here, but we don't have to worry about that. We don't actually have to go all the way through the hall again, because the developers were nice enough to go ahead and unlock this for us. So we're going to go ahead, head up to the 3rd floor here, run into the conference room. We can't get the figurine out of this fireplace yet. We got to go and get the key from room 107. So I'm going to run down to this 2nd floor landing, out the double doors. Once you cross that threshold, the nurses should not be able to follow you. So if you actually run into them, don't worry, you got a way out. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this door, and on our left here is room 107. I'm gonna go through here, go through this dark ass hallway. Try not to get hit upside the head. Okay, that worked. I was expecting to get jabbed in the side there from that that mannequin. So we're gonna run through here, run straight over to the gazebo in the corner, and pick up the fireplace key. Now we're gonna go ahead and backtrack. We're gonna run past the mannequin, back into the room. The second mannequin might be right here. Oh, the line figure was instead, okay. And boom. We're back out in the open. We shouldn't have any enemies following us now. Go back through the door here. And go back to the west wing, so that way we can go to the fireplace. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Abba, you don't have any weapons. You got a nurse here on this 2nd floor. You got a nurse in the nursing station. You've got an enemy who's going to pop out once we activate this fireplace. This is all true. But watch this. I love the developers so much for doing this. Because otherwise, your game is done. Normally, you move this dresser, and there's a break in the wall, like a weakened spot in the wall that you have to physically whack 3 times to make it accessible. But since you don't have any weapons on you, and you can't do that, the devs hook you up with a way out. So that actually saves us some time. Normally, when we're doing that that part of the run, if we have weapons with us, I always recommend move the dresser, move back into the main part of the conference room, and then go back to try to break down that wall. Okay, so we have our stuff. We're gonna go through here, go back down to the 1st floor, and we got to make sure that we go into this this side area here, because we don't have the ornamental box key. So now we do. Go ahead and use that. First figurine to go down is the Snow White. Second one to go down is Little Mermaid. Then the third one is going to be Cinderella. Gonna go ahead and rotate that once. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, and boom. Now we get the key to the third floor corridor, where normally you'd open up that that corridor, run down to 312, open it up, see the videotape of what happened to Mary, and then be on your way to the final boss, or I should say to Pyramid Head, and then to the final boss. But we have the dog key. That saves us a tremendous amount of time. So once you open up that door, there's the ending. We're gonna skip through the credits and see how we did. Yo! Yo! Okay, so we went from 2 hours 18 minutes to 2 hours 13 minutes. 5-minute discrepancy there, or 5 minutes of improvement. So I am liking it. All right, how many enemies did we kill? 35. Okay, that is not bad at all. I like it. I really like it. I don't like the fact that we had to heal like 13 times, but this was actually a much nicer run than I thought it would be. So 2 hours 13 minutes. That there, folks, is Silent Hill 2 Remake Speedrun. We are going to go ahead and call quits on this right out. So, let's see here. We're going to switch out of that screen, and let's go ahead and go with a raid. And since I see somebody is doing Dead by Daylight, we're going to go say hi. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. By all means, please, please, please make sure you take wonderful care of yourselves, okay? I will see you around the platform. There's a good chance that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. No, not entirely sure when or what, but we are going to do it. All right, folks. Have a happy time zone.